This is a unique movement with a Jerry Gravity Escapement made by the Self-Winding Clock Company of New York. It is a Style E movement, and the Style E movements are the largest movements made by the Self-Winding Clock Company, and they usually have deadbeat escapements. The Style E movements were made to operate dials up to 50 inches. All Self-Winding Clock Company movements are spring-driven, pendulum-regulated, and rewound each hour by a low-voltage DC motor. As you can see, the Style E movement is considerably bigger than the commonly seen Style F or vibrator movement. F movements have deadbeat escapements in which the escape wheel is unlocked by a movement of the pallet connected firmly to the pendulum. In this gravity escapement, the escape wheel is unlocked by short gravity arms resting against the side of the swinging pendulum. It's difficult to appreciate the gravity escapement from the front, but you can see one of the impulse arms getting thrust laterally from the escape wheel. Actually, there are two escape wheels. There's a 4-armed escape wheel above and a conventional 30-tooth escape wheel down below. A mirror image from above reveals the 4 separate gravity arms of the Jerry-type gravity escapement. The arms alternately contact the sides of the wooden pendulum rod. Notice that there's no positive connection between the gravity arms and the pendulum rod itself. The shorter arms are detent arms, and the longer arms are impulse arms. You also can see the fan turning on the 4-armed escape wheel. From the side, it's easier to appreciate the swinging of the arms. As the pendulum swings from side to side, the short detent arms release the escapement, and the longer impulse arms impulse the pendulum. From this angle, we can see the impulse arms being thrust out by the movement of the 30-tooth escape wheel. And from above, you can see the 4-armed escape wheel with the fan thrusting the impulse arms out as the escape wheel is turned. This is an image of the side of the movement of this Jerry Gravity Escapement clock. All self-winding clocks are spring-driven, and the spring and the winding contact are both mounted on the center shaft. Once the hourly contact has been closed, the motor then will rewind the mainspring. This happens to be a rotary motor, and it'll take 15 to 30 seconds to rewind the mainspring, and the mainspring then will power the clock for an additional hour. So in summary, this is a quite rare Style E self-winding movement. It operates at 60 beats per minute and was made by the Self-Winding Clock Company of New York, probably circa about 1910 or 1920. What makes this even more unique is the fact that it has a Jerry type of gravity escapement. And the signature feature of the Jerry gravity escapement is 4 gravity arms as opposed to 2 gravity arms. Here you can see that there's 2 detent arms which are releasing the escapement, and 2 impulse arms that are thrust out sideways and then move back by the force of gravity to keep the pendulum swinging.